The Good Samaritan, a reading from Luke 10:30-37. In reply, Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. 'Look after him,' he said, 'and when I return I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have.' Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise."
Who is my neighbor? In this parable, we are told of 3 travelers who have a chance to show compassion to a man who has been robbed and left for dead. You would expect the priest and the Levite to stop and help, but they don't. They pass by because they do not want to be inconvenienced by this unfortunate circumstance. Then a Samaritan happens by and he crosses over to aid the injured man. The natural reaction by the Jewish audience to the Samaritan being the good neighbor must have been disbelief. Impossible! Samaritans are the lowest of the low, according to general opinion. But Jesus does not reduce his definition of a good neighbor to tribal or family characteristics. He defines neighbor from a kingdom of God perspective. What does it really mean to be a good neighbor? Jesus says it means being able to put aside provincial considerations in order to cross boundaries. It means casting aside individual imperatives to help someone who might be experiencing pain and trouble, even when doing so might be inconvenient. The Good Samaritan accepts the inconvenience, for there is a higher call. He crosses the road and puts his own journey on hold to help, just as Jesus gives help to all of us who need his comfort and aid.